Hi. It's me. It's you. And by you, I mean VOD people, because I'm starting at a weird time and not a starting screen. But hi. The question is, will I endlessly buffer? The answer is hopefully not. My preview's buffering. Does that mean my stream is buffering? I sure hope not. This claims to have 40 seconds of latency. That's quite a lot of latency. What is going on? It could just be the preview. I mean, it could be several things, and I'm just sat here talking to myself, so it doesn't really matter. But hold on, let me check. Let me see. I'm not dropping any frames, is the problem. This also has a horrific latency. Why the latency so high? What the heck? Why we got like infinite latency? What's going on? Also, I need to tell you to stop. Hold on. Buttons are hard, you know? You know how buttons are hard? Nothing ever actually works properly either. Unfortunately. It just be like that, you know? I think I am somehow dropping frames. Which doesn't even make any sense. Where are the frames going? Why are the frames going? Well, that's awkward. But if OBS doesn't say I'm dropping frames, and the dashboard says I'm not dropping frames, where are all my frames going? Hold on. What if we try it on a different device? Clearly that will help. Actually, that won't help because I can't see the stats on this, can I? I don't know how technology works, apparently. What else is new, I suppose? No, I think it's just horrifically delayed. I think my connection's messed up. To nobody's surprise, this may be a terrible stream. Mop. Fix my stream, Mop. My preview is up to 85 seconds of latency because it keeps buffering. That's buffering for you too, that's a good sign. But why? But why and how? Hold on, I'll be right back. Let me see. Reconnected. Is work now? Maybe is not work now. Preview does not seem... Oh, there it goes. Well, the delay is normal. Does it buffer? Are we in Bufferville? Well, the delay's not normal. It's still high, but it's not fucking 85 seconds. I don't think it's buffering anymore. Hello, kitten. Is stream buffer? Is fix? It's a good start to a stream. I think is fix. Is still have twice the latency it should, but is not buffer anymore. So I'll take it. I changed from the primary server to the secondary server, so maybe the primary server's dying, I don't know. Because OBS wasn't saying anything was wrong, so I don't know what happened. Anyway, hi. I have depression. Self-imposed, well, not self-imposed, I guess, sort of self-imposed depression. How's chat doing? How you guys doing? What you been up to? You done anything cool? You dabbed on anybody? I made a bunch of items. This stuff down here. Made a bunch of items to turn into the free company. And I forgot the free company items reset at 4 PM, so... It's your flesh that's baking. Is ZZZ out? I have it downloaded. I don't know if it's out or not. That's not the button I meant to hit. Did I say FC? I meant Grand Company. The Grand Company deliveries. Smack noise. Why is the normal hit so much louder? Also, I want to be that guy and say that mount looked kind of stupid, but that's just me. I was going to start the stream off with story. If not for my item mishap. But now I'd like to do the items, so. You like it? Oh, if it wasn't in 14. Also the one that guy had. Also, Kuro's got raid today. Which I didn't realize they were already doing stuff, but I guess they did all like speed level. It makes sense. Do the X's. It's the extremes, yeah. Well, I mean, what else would they have to do? I will also more than likely do extremes, because what else am I gonna do? But also, like, what's the point of the gear from the extremes? They like doing ults? Yeah, but I don't see why they would do ults right now. Because isn't the eye level of the normal mode stuff just better? Whenever we get that. Or is it the same? I don't actually know what the eye level on the EX stuff is. Kind of assuming it's 700 or something. Excuse me. Also, still haven't figured out how revisit works. I think it is just a tiny chance. I was thinking maybe it's like if you get high quality, or not high quality, if you get the bonus hits on a node, it's more likely, but I don't think it cares. The bonus hits do give more XP though. I do like me some XP, 'cause leveling with leaves kinda sucks. Well, the problem is I forgot to write down what I'm actually supposed to be gathering here. What if we just gather a bit of everything? You know? Dummy? I don't know which of these is closer. If you gather a little bit of everything, you'll be able to make literally nothing because they all require arbitrary random old items. You thought it was just at the start? No. It keeps happening. I brought this up to Palm. The level 94 ingot requires a level 50 item from Northern Thanalan in order to craft. Which is quite far back. Where's the thing? Wait, no, that's not right. What the tarnation? Where are these logs at? Oh. Somewhere. I've gathered these before. Where the heck are the nodes? It shouldn't be up there. Is it? No? I'm on the wrong class. That's probably not helping. Yeah, I know there's old ore in the bank. It's not hard to get, and I wasn't using a lot of it, so I just went to gather some. ZZZ is the one with the dog guy. Someone figured out that furries will spend money if you give them a gacha game, so they gave them a gacha game. Bam, 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 bam. What if I just unsub from FF to play ZZZ? The world's next big gacha game hit. I don't even know how it plays. I've looked up nothing about it. I am astonished that it's 100 gigabytes at launch, which is either an unnecessary amount of texture quality, or the game is like the size of GTA. I'm gonna go with they just didn't compress stuff. You have zero excitement for it, but you're gonna try it. Mop also gonna play Hoyo's other gacha game that's coming out because she's just addicted to Hoyoverse games, apparently. We've lost her to the Chinese gacha industry. Am I ever too lazy / tired to eat? Lazy, yes. Tired, no. If I'm too lazy for it, it's usually those days where I end up eating at like 9 instead of 6. I should look at what the leave turn-ins are too. Since I should have some refreshed now. It does not tell me how many I have, because go heck yourself, I guess, I don't know. But I should have like 30 of them. get my crafters further. Oh, the journal? Oh yeah, it does. I have 29. I was close. $620 crafter stuff? Yes, but it's gonna get kinda rough. I still have foodless macros that work for 96, but they are getting kinda jank. Gather, absolutely. Gather doesn't give a shit. Unless you're doing collectibles. Unless you're doing collectibles, you can also just meld gathering into your gear and nothing else. Collectibles. Purely leaves. Yeah, the only thing leaves do is gathering. They don't care about any other stat. Except debatably the ones that are like gather X number of items, but you can easily hit that without any perception. Just slap on Blessed Harvest or whatever the minor one is. I still don't have access to collectibles. Can you even level via collectibles? It's really annoying that they're that far in. Alright. Got that. Let's look at other stuff you can. By the time I get there, I'm only gonna need a couple levels at this rate, so this is the one that needs the level 50 item by Dubai. That's where I am. Developers and their verticality. I am at the dungeon, which I believe is blocking access to the high-level hub. So I think I'm really like an hour away from having access to that. But I'm also a gremlin that keeps gathering and crafting things instead of just doing the story. Probably much to Palm's dismay. Is streamer not getting to the story ending deck? Taking too long with his Vigim game. I know you haven't, because you said you were gonna wait. Has Kitten finished it actually? You just did second trial. What is second trial, like 99? Don't remember the level breakpoints for trials for some reason in me brain. Excuse me. It is. I need more GP. I need more cordials. Actually, is there a better cordial? Probably not. There does not appear to be. We've replaced tinctures with tisanes. Can't wait to use those to get stuff done. First trial was better. First trial was pretty cool. I would say is Kuro gonna stream their raid stuff, but that would count as a spoiler because if they're doing EXs. Need more GP. How many items does it take to gather? Like, I don't know, like a 37,000 average? I'll do some math real quick. Almost 500 items to level, roughly. That's a lot of gathering. My first level was basically that. Mammy is pinging the zone, which I think is the final zone. Which a lot of people get offended at about spoiling, but I have no idea the context of that, so. Easy with the 500 items. I mean, it does end up being good for leveling crafters too, because then you have to convert all of that into like ingots and stuff. How much of this should I gather? 31 times 5 is 155. That's a lot of rock. Wait, where am I going? This has pretty much been my life for a while, though. We slow rolling out here. Normally I finish the story pretty fast. I think I finished Shadowbringers and Endwalker on the first weekend or something. I don't remember exactly, but it was quick. Mostly because I don't normally level my crafters immediately. Or act like I'm playing an Iron Man account who has to self-find all of his items instead of buying them on the market board like a dingus. You should buy some items on the market board. Every video game should have an optional Iron Man mode. Self-sufficient players only. Except I guess that doesn't work because then you have to party with people to do raids. Chocolate plant mount has been acquired. I forgot to leave a stream up today. It's raining. I was wondering what that noise was. It's the rain on the window if you happen to hear it at some point during the stream. It's not very heavy, but who knows? Florida weather sometimes get angry. Thankfully not angry enough to get hit by that hurricane like Jamaica. Rip Jamaica. You wish it rained there instead of being hot? What if it rained and was hot? Would you like that option? Rain reminded you of meds. The soothing comfort of medication and rain. This is where having perception melds would come in handy, by the way. You get better average XP off of the normal nodes because of the bonus hits. It usually doesn't add up to that much of a difference, but gotta take your 20 pills to see another day. One day that'll be me. I'll be like 97 years old. Society will have advanced so far that I'm just constantly on some sort of IV drip of like 900 mixed drugs. Or I'm a robot, one of the two. Can you just be dead instead? Nope. Society's too advanced. People can't be dead anymore. There's something in my eye. I am being assaulted from within. It's not really within, but you know, details. Here's the heavier rain. Hello, rain. Alright, that's enough ore to use my other stuff. We could get some ruthenium. Really just stocking up on every item that could possibly be used for these stupid Grand Company deliveries. May or may not turn out to be useful for leaves too. Probably not, but... Also, this group of gathering nodes is probably the worst group of gathering nodes in the game. Or at least contending for it. Normally the gathering nodes are kind of just in a triangle. Just go in a loop, effectively. This shit's in a fucking line. Who designed this? I think I started on the wrong side of the line, I don't know. Hello, sir. Master of the Sea. Erwin Ansatz. Oh, that's right, I can do ocean fishing for leveling. I wonder if that's any good, actually. I know it's good at low levels. But I don't know if I ever used it to level in Endwalker. We gotta go back to the start of the line now. All the way over here. You see why this group of nodes sucks? You see what I'm saying? I'll just get enough for like 15 or so bars, I guess. Probably fine. Which will be 70 something. 75? Why am I running? Fool. Basic math. Yeah, speaking of basic math. Someone made a factory game that's just math. Instead of like making nuclear power and rocket engines in your factory, you just make numbers. If Mop streamed more than once every 17 years, I would tell her to stream that so I can make fun of her math. Actually, having said once every 17 years, has Mop ever streamed? Is Mop even still here? Don't think so. On Discord? I guess that counts. Oh, there's Mop. Hi, Mop. How's the family? How's the kids? I already have enough, but I kept gathering. Okay, so 80. How do I math? How do I math? I make fun of my own math. 80 divided by 5. This is fucking 16? Yes. Yeah, how's the Kit Kats? How they doing? Welcome back to Elephants. I've seen so many people with that fairy mount. Just Kit Kats? Yeah, but like, how are the Kit Kats, you know? I forgot what I said, I think 16. Yeah. This is not the correct way. Oh, definitely not that. It's not the correct way to gather old items. I know, don't look at me. Really? Really? I feel like I'd be concerned if the cats weren't begging for food. You give them a bowl, fill it with food directly in front of them, they complain, ask for food. Okay, that's enough of that. We can get, we're gonna need white gold for sure. Times 12. What's 5 times 12? Chat, that's 60. Right, I can't gather this because it's in the zone that I don't have access to. I forgot I bought that stuff. Gonna have to buy some more, or just get there. That requires whetstone, and I'm sag. You also require whetstone, and I'm sag. Oyuyub. Oyuyub. Apostrophe. Why is there an apostrophe at the end of the word? Does that make a noise in whatever language they're basing this naming scheme off of? Because languages are stupid. Fair. This is no, it is right now. I've done so much teleporting today. Languages have rules except for when that very same language breaks those rules. But other than that, they have rules. Like I before E except after C, and also this list of like 140 words that ignore that rule. Is that the same? It has to be the same node. That's really far away though. Don't worry, I have the same question too. Why did they put that right next to enter? Let's see, this is multiples of 3. So we don't need a ton of it. We will need a bunch for the whetstone, but... what else is new? Everything needs whetstones. Even completed items sometimes need whetstones. Why are they called whetstones? The stone itself is not wet, nor does it produce wetness. Well, some maybe it might, but... I don't want to judge. Why is it called whetting your blade not blade, instead of honing it? It's called a honing in like every other situation. Except with that. I don't understand words. That's not a multiple of 3. It's fine. The process of sharpening used to be called whetting, so to sharpen a blade was to whet it, yeah. I mean, whetstone makes more sense than, like, well, not sense, but it's a word rather than, like, a honing stone or sharpening stone, whatever we would call them now. I think they're actually still called whetstones. So since both of these need whetstones, let's just get this stuff first. I forgot this is underwater. That's right! A gathering node for mining is underwater. Oops. Which is a little awkward, all things considered, but... it does not like tracking me when I do that. All I'm doing, by the way, is just swaying back and forth, and it gets very confused. It's probably because of where the mic is. Messes with the tracking a bit. Honing used to maintain, straighten, and align a knife sharp edge, which can bend and warp with frequent use. Sharpening is used to restore a dull or damaged knife edge. Isn't a bent and warped edge also a damaged knife edge, though? Hello, Texas Dawn Shadow. What a name. Kitten's just on a Wikipedia sprint now. Gonna start having multiple tabs open. Oh, you close them? What if you need to refer to it again, though? Have I ever mentioned how much I think the mining animation is stupid? Probably have, haven't I? What's the... Is it look around? What's the... survey? What's the emo you use for these? So I'm scratching my leg. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Look out. Should do those on gatherers or crafters or something. Little extra XP. Is always nice. How many of these do I want? Let's go with a lot. Choose a cordial and then just go till I can't use any more of those skills. Oh, I didn't even, or at least I don't anymore. I was gonna say I didn't even realize you could do that. What keeps you from doing it now? It won't let you talk to the dude? Yeah. Goddamn plants. Making it hard to see, and by plants I mean lotus? Whatever these things are. It won't let you interact. Rip. That's lame. It gives the XP at the end though. What if you turn in items and then change class? Does it give the XP to the class that participated? It would make sense, but I don't know if Square tracks that. Last node. Technically I could do one more. Actually, if this doesn't hit 60, we'll do the other one. It's not going to hit 60. And we'll do the other one just so it stops at an even question mark number. I'm going to have leftovers because it's not fucking manually gathering. My inventory is a mess. Although I'm actually on Gilgamesh for the first time in like since launch. Stealth skill to get the items. Like clever. Clever use there. Gathering and crafting ends up with your screen looking like this a lot. There's no way for them to make that better, but it looks awful. Hello everyone. It's my turn to farm this. Buffer. Don't buffer stream. Apparently it's buffered a few times because now it's fucking 18 seconds behind. Yeah, it's doing it again. But why? But why is it buffering? What does it mean to buffer? Why is streaming complicated? No, it buffered on the preview too when I went to check on it. It'd be like that. You're downloading Z. Revisit. Woo! How many of these do I need? Like 1,000,000 is the actual answer. 4 each times a lot. My favorite part is this was a highly used item in Endwalker too. You were gonna stream Genshin, but now you can't? What do you mean you can't? What's stopping you? Have to hug every orange name. It was already 100. Oh, that's right, you do have Small. Hello, Small. Small can't hear me, hopefully. It was already 100. I did it again. Something muscle memory, something in my groove. She cannot. Blessed. We're revisiting again. Let's go. She's eating goldfish and drawing. Oh, she's arting. Small's gonna grow up to be a professional artiste. An artisanal sort. The faster way to do this, by the way, is to do bountiful yield every hit. But you can't auto-gather and use bountiful yield, so I just do this the lazy version, which is a lot slower, but it means I don't have to fucking spam click. That's what she said she wants to do. Says. We must encourage the art. 'Cause I sure as heck can't art, so someone's gotta do it. It's gonna be Small. And Palm. And Feep. Put some emphasis on the P there. Not intentional. God damn it. Stop hitting that button when the node's already... The camp. Stupid. Can't use that because it's 200. I gotta use a potion and then I can use that. That guy's name is just Gimme Pant Pants. Feep's got a big P. It's a capitalized P. Possibly even in bold. For the extra emphasis. I wonder how many people already have capped crafters. Probably a decent few. Considering how easy they are to just grind out. Alright, that's gonna get me 35 of those. That's 20. I don't think 35's enough. Unfortunately. Who the heck? Oh. Feep, fop, fip, fop. All the varieties. I'm going to stand here for a second. Don't mind me. Having a good time. By the way, I know that's like its true nature, but the shitpost sub for FF14 is awful right now. But what else do you go to a shitpost sub for if not terrible subreddit? But good heavens. I think people are just making up stuff that other people are mad about so that they can make a post to be contrarian to that. I don't know where they're getting stuff from. What makes that rock special? Why is that rock 100%? What going on? Just every post on that subreddit is just like Graha sucks, woke Lamont, other dude better than Graha. I think they're fighting amongst themselves at this point. I'm really not sure. I also keep forgetting I have my tablet set to show the weather on the lock screen. So when the screen pops up to say I have a message, there's like a lightning strike or something every once in a while. Which is a cool feature. But yeah, I mean, it's a shitpost subreddit. It's never particularly quality. 46? That's probably enough. Leather I can't farm. This stuff I can farm. I haven't even made mountain linen. I'm gonna gather this item and then we'll do some story stuff. How's that sound? It better sound good, cause you don't have a choice. I could farm the skins? No. I mean, yes. I'm just gonna do it by doing fates. Found Azuri. That's not gathering. You're right. That's not how you gather. That's why we keep kidding around. She's smart. That might actually... No, that's not the gathering node, is it? Question mark? What's this then? Too far away. Goddamn, just scoot closer then, dummy. You smart, you loyal. Is that all he says? Smart and loyal? Or is there another one? All these legends around. Couldn't be me. I'm, what am I? Saint of the firmament. Ooh, we're back. We're so back. I'm not gonna hit any of these, so I'm gonna have spent 200 GP on literally nothing. Oh, no, there we go. 100 GP per item. You're a blood seeker. Why must you violence? Donut violence. Oh, also people are shitting on Black Mage. Because Picto bodies it currently. Which it does body it currently. It bodies every caster currently. And I think at least part of that is because of the jank rotation. Ooh. I wonder how much Pictomancer will drop if they fix that. I don't know how to convert potency per minute into useful numbers. It'll probably get fixed, yeah. I suspect they're just gonna make... Well, I don't know. The two options they have to fix that are to shift the potency to the final button in the combo. Because currently the potency is basically flat. Or they can make it so you can't click off the buff, but not being able to click off the buff is probably the worst of the two options, because then you have no way to reset it to, like, restart from downtime or anything. I believe... Well, Black Mage is a bit low. I don't know how much of that is a lack of optimization so far, or there's just not people playing it because everyone went to Pictomancer, so there's not like top tier players on it. But I believe Black Mage is close to Red Mage. I don't know if people like Exuplosion and them, that whole Black Mage crew, have leveled it, or they just went straight to Pictomancer. Red Mage is, well, Summoner's bottom. Not by too much. I think they're all relatively close, except for Pictomancer, which is like 1,000 ahead or something like that. 1,500 ahead. Someone would have to double check these numbers. I do suspect some of Black Mage's number lacking is just from the high end not currently playing it. But are they ever going to play it? I don't know, because apparently Pictomancer just plays better, so... Probably not. I do hope they fix Ice Phase, though. Because Ice Phase is currently, I'm gonna call it broken. Maybe broken by design, but... And why is this proccing so frequently? What's happening? course, none of those. I literally just used 200 GP for nothing again. Keep doing that to myself. Discord. Bam, bam, bam. It's 6%. It's 6% if target is a DPS or healer. It is 3% for all other roles, which is literally just tank, but I guess they're covering their bases if they introduce other roles. I believe it's cycled, by the way. Well, it's tank and melee. Sorry, I forgot melee exists. My bad. Tank and melee are 3%. It's like Astral is one half of it and then Umbral's the other half of it, so you just flip back and forth or something like that. It should only be 2 sets of cards. But the bowl is back. So now I can randomly get given the bowl when nothing is happening, and then a tank buster happens 20 seconds later and it's in shambles. I was gonna say Astra is back to its optimizing card use phase, but that was really just fishing for like royal roaded balances. The good old days, where we had to wait for our astrologian to pull a balance before we pulled bosses. Which we also did during Prague, which I don't understand, but really probably didn't need to wait for the DPS card when we're still learning how to not die. Can someone who can fly here give me a piece? Why don't you just teleport and then run to it? New thing is, there's a bonus fate. If you do damage, you don't die. As someone who does damage, I can confirm that this is in fact false information. Sometimes even doing damage makes you die faster. What could go wrong pulling the whole fate? I'm just gonna hollow it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oops, that's not taunt. Generally speaking, yes, I believe 2 of the cards end up just going to the tank. Well, there's the Fate Train crew. What Fate they were doing before, but there they are. By the way, have you seen anyone that's been doing Fates lately? There is a rare spawn for that mob that gives you a bonus buff. There's a rare spawn version of that, which is an even larger bonus. It's quite substantial. I think it's like 200% or something. I don't know the exact value, but it's a big buff. Oh, there's another bonus. Alright, well, we're following the train. Trial by fire dance. I can't see through the goddamn trees. They normally die before you'd finish casting. Yeah, when the fate trains are active, Vipers. When the fate trains are active, stuff dies really fast. Why is that cast so delayed? Plus, tank basically can't die. It'll be a problem when I no longer have tanks to level, but in the meantime, it's free real estate. Oh no, he's casting fire and non. I missed something in my combo and didn't realize. Someone just LB it? Bro, it's a fate, you can relax. Alright, there's no more bonuses. Heck off. How many cloths did I get? Enough for 25, that's good enough. Alright. Let's do some story. Does anyone want to do the dungeon with me, or am I NPC in it? Oh, you can't land on this? Which dungeon? The 67 one. The Vanguard. Meow, meow. Meow. 97, sorry. Just flip the 6, it's fine. I'm dyslexic, but only vertically. I'm vertically dyslexic. You don't remember it? Well, why would remembering it matter? You goof. I'm out here to get myself murdered by boss mechanics anyway. Although I have to try for that. You want a proper class? What the Q like? The healer strike is active. You wouldn't be able to really tell, but apparently it became active when official launch happened. So they all just speed ran. That way they were not playing healers by the time launch happened. Mm-hmm. I don't think it's very many people anyway. Out of a game that has probably like 1 million something active players right now, it's like 50. Technology. That man is wearing Eureka gear. Why did they aggro from so far away? What the hell? I was expecting to walk into them. They all do this. Oh, I forgot I have farty effects on, so I can't fucking see. I don't have cardio, you're right. Some character config in it. It do be hurting a little bit when I'm trying to game. Can you die? There you go. Let's be careful with pulls. You think they'll put Cardia on, or do I have to mention it? It's looking like they're not gonna do it. They did a Eucrasia. Oi. Do you shoot or do you dash? Oh, they dash. What the hell? Do you guys also do the same thing? Hello? Are you donut? What the hell? I should put the stun back on my hotbar. Oh, I have stun on my hotbar, never mind. Carry on. I probably did already put it back on there. I can't type Cardia. Hey, I typed Cardia. Will they put it on? They have not put it on yet. He's going for a drive, and also he's doing that. We have to be outside? We have to be outside, don't we? Yeah. How fast is that? This idiot was in the safe spot. Dummy. Have some schmitigation. Shitigation, if you prefer. Didn't expect us to expand like that. Gonna be honest with you. This is in... I know my directions. Oh, he's not targetable. Bruh. I wanted to spin on his head. Reaper Man injured. These are the aerial question mark? There's a lot of them though. Ah. I've played a video game or two before. I know what you're up to. I wonder how much easier this would be to heal if they had Cardia on me. That's in... Let me fell cleave. Nah. Probably should have rolled on that because it's actually better, but... Hello? Ooh. Do we wait? Oh, they shoot. Okay. It's... Why are they doing no cardia? I don't know. Is this a single pull? I don't know. Just gonna treat it like a single pull now, I guess, because I waited so long. There's a door over there, though. You can AoE these. We've already stopped for so long. You can be over here swanging on them. Now we can skadoodle. Alright. There's the pull in here. Oh, well, oh, there it is. What? That's a wall. I got you now. I have heard there are weird pulls. I don't know if that's the level cap dungeons or not. And by weird pulls, I mean like oddly short pulls, but then like one strong enemy or something. Although this lad appears to have quite a lot more health than the others, so maybe he's one of them lads. Why is this man so strong? And now I know these don't dash. I do have to double AoE though, because you people do too much goddamn aggro. Is that it? Perhaps. Did they get rid of cardia? No. As far as this sage is concerned, yes, but as far as the game is concerned, no. Why am I AoE? Small brain syndrome must AoE. Gotta learn all me pools. Because I do not know them. That was the pull. Okay. I won not defending thing. I'll roll in that. I won defending thing. What do you do, large, weirdly shaped floating robot thing with no arms? Or legs, for that matter. Oi! Stop. It was... I thought they were gonna shoot lasers across. What? You're gonna make me run around the wall? That's a little rude. Oh, you can run through. Oh, sneaky. I thought that was a continuous AoE. You know, something called Rapid Thunder that was not very rapid. Or thunderous. I see. Oh. They didn't quite get it. What is this shit in Tarnation? What does the wall do? Was it just a vol? Treat it like bullet hell. Move as little as possible. Hello, Xeon. Autos count for the dice? Yeah, they count for the dice every time it's come up. That's why I do the untarget right before it. Hello, Colonel. What is the boss doing? Oh, there it goes. I had to contemplate its life choices. Did I get the same number? I didn't, but it'll work either way. That Reaper does not understand dice move. How you doing, Colonel and Xeon? How's your evening? Hey, that was a neat boss. How am I doing? I'm alright. I bet I can't even wear this helmet. Oh, I can. I can look dumb. Should have used Vengeance first, but whatever. Doing alright, gonna try the new MiHoYo game, Aziz. Try doing that while casting. Probably doesn't work very well. Is there more to this pool? It was at the end. What? There is more. Okay. No, I dashed back into it. Got a nasty headache. Are you kidding? This kitten infected your ability for your head to function. I'm just here to bully kitten. Once again, why is this man so tanky? Also, I legitimately can't tell. I know I messed up the mid slightly there. I can't tell if I'm getting low just because stuff hurts that much or not, or just because I don't have cardio. Hello. Hoopst. That such a serious breach should be allowed, but it ends now. Why aren't you voiced, sir? I like how far off of his head that's floating. Hello, I'm here. I have mapped the realm. I've got my safety helmet on. It's protecting my ears. I look very silly. I see. What does that do? Does that... Oh, he moves during it. Okay. Sorry, Reaper friend. Oh, he's doing it again. Is it different this time? Oh, he's doing it again. Oh, he's doing it again. Get on the boss, Reaper. Reaper friend, poke the boss, I give you room. How long does he do this? Just having a great old merry-go-round. His health is real low, by the way. Did they make a multi-phase dungeon boss? They did make a multi-phase dungeon boss. Oh right, the thing makes him revive. Yeah, the nugget on his temple. No more games. Can I hit you? Can we fight him? He is Snake Man. That's not what I was expecting him to do. I was expecting him to just stand up again. Wait. What does this mean? Oh. He's so fast. Why is he so fast? I love that my rotation involves me just exploding. Does that say rear guard? Let's say rear guard. Ah, I see. It must be in front and then fore guard. I need to move the thing, the cast, so it's not covered. Screech. Why must you yell? It didn't even do anything. That was the weakest screech I've ever seen, sir. Why must Frank yell? Oh, gap close. Made a mistake. I casually walk over you. That was easy. That boss was a little disappointing, although some of the AoEs were interesting. Because he needed food. If I screech, do I get food? The answer might surprise you. It's no. We did it! Good job, team! Thanks for the carry, not the healer. I need that. Should have greeted that, but I got 2 pieces of the set. I would have got 3, but I greeted one of them. Out of habit. Now I have a stupid mask on in every cutscene I'm in, so the camera's just gonna zoom into nothing.
That I'd left behind.
Technology.
There was no mistaking we had reached Yasulani. And yet...
all of my people are dead.
it was wholly unlike my memories. The lands of my childhood had changed beyond imagining.
Look at all these pylons.
To where had I returned?
The question is, how long has it been like this? Since the dome or before?
The darkened skies above a mirror to my heart, clouded with fear and uncertainty.
Fear.
How bizarre. This cannot be Yasulani, can it?
Thunder Plains jump scare. When do we get a Thunder Plains? Like an actual open world zone that just has random AoEs that can hit you while you're out there. Put the chest piece on. How much, what are this, what's the stats? It would be better. I'm not gonna melt this, but like, you know, I guess I should put it on. Oh my god. My panties are showing. It's called Thunder Yard. Alright, I'm not gonna... Oh no, I do see the little things. Here it is, the Thunder Yards. Aaron, why? What do you mean, why? It's better armor. You can now go to Vanguard. Trust. I leveled. I'm 99 now. At a 97 quest. Don't talk to me or my creamy hot chocolate. Ever again. Calling my ass flat. Just 'cause it is. It doesn't make sense. I'm gonna go with the giant, ominous looking purple tower not always being there, Alice. Don't believe that's part of the natural wooden structures. How come Colonel calls you cutie but no one else cutie? What's going on there? I still don't really care about the unvoiced cutscenes. Excuse me. What if I call you cutie? What if I call all of chat cuties collectively? Except for Colonel, he's not very cute, he's kind of rude. It's a weird looking thing. I know, that's why I didn't immediately skip it. Oh, go away. Dumbass looking pickle ass idiot. Oh my god. Faster just to kill you. They took Pickle from Monster Hunter, gave him wings and a stupid face. I assume it's gonna tell me at some point, but I do wonder what that thing is doing. The purpley bit. Or that's just like a power source. Also unrelated to the game, but I can't get my headphones to sit on my ears right, so they keep pinching on my glasses. And it is killing me. Perhaps we've time traveled. I couldn't tell anyone was on that mount for a second. Take glasses off? I don't think you comprehend the word blind. Like, I don't just say I'm blind as a giggle, having a laugh, mate. I'm fucking blind. Either no one's been here for a while, or we've time traveled. I'm gonna go with no one's been here for ages, just for the sake of mass murder not having happened twice now, but you never know. Current to my left. I'll check in a second. Yeah, the problem with getting the cushions that have a gap for glasses is that the whole point of the cups is they're supposed to seal, and those little indents are very bad at sealing. I think the problem might just be how it's sitting on my head. And it got messed up at some point, and now I can't fix it to the correct size because I'm too dumb. Time flows differently here. We've time traveled. I called it. Or are actively time traveling, I guess that's a thing. We call them reflections. The rift between dimensions. Look at my thighs. SMGH, shaking my ginormous head. Have fun, Zion. Enjoy. Contemplates brutally. Brutally broods. May I be of assistance? He's got Bomberman eyes. I innately like him because he has Bomberman eyes. Slowly rotates. Please present citizen identification. My name Bob. Too strange by half is a very silly saying. I'm so much taller than Graha. Well, I am a bun boy, and he is a cat. There's been a distinct lack of zooming into my character's face for the past hour. Whale. They're having a whale of a time. I'm sorry. I need to be down there. Alright, there's a thing. Hold on. It was to my left at some point. Yeah, there it is. There's a delay, kitten. I was already schmoovin'. Oops. There's a lot of piano going on in this song. If you spam it, it gets to me faster. Is that how it works? If you push enough messages into the tube, it'll go faster. Those pole-shaped objects. A lightning rod. Perhaps they're harnessing the energy of the lightning strikes themselves. Because they are wired up to the center. It is an actual means of powering something. Not a very viable means of doing so, but it is a means. Ayum. What is this song, by the way? What's going on in this song? Lightning is a source of energy. My god, he knew it. Aggressive piano. It's such a high BPM, too. Like, listen to the backing keys. That's a really high BPM. I do like the view of that thing, it looks cool. Very ominous with the dark fog, too, which is kind of the point, but you know. A 7-star song in DDR. Someone will map this to Osu at some point. Abruptly stops. What happened to the people here, though? I guess they're probably dead, still. Like, this place got invaded, they probably got killed or enslaved at the start. And then time went zoom. Oh, the dungeons have an eye level requirement? I didn't even know. Are all dungeons, or just this expansion? Also, this is his home, question mark?
My home?
Yep.
It's in ruins. But why? What happened here?
Panicking, fussy Bun Bun. Since Shadowbringers has been like
Where
that?
is everyone?
Oh. Shows how much I pay attention.
I had a look in a few of the other houses, but they had clearly been abandoned.
Probably because I go into the leveling experience with like the top gear from before, so I never hit it.
Excuse me, are you looking for someone?
Yes. Ah, 'tis you. The lady who was sitting in town while everything got slaughtered. Yeah, look at me and my expression. And this Legend of Zelda-ass music. No longer Legend of Zelda-ass music.
I apologize for giving you a fright. However, I did have reason to keep to the shadows. Sorolja has told me a great deal about you.
Just one Ja?
Sorolja.
Oh wait, yeah, that's their brother. The one we're killing. I forgot.
Greetings. And
They're all the
welcome
same,
to
these
Realm of
lizard people.
Alexandria.
Alexandria?
I am Sphene, the Queen of Reason.
Queen of Reason?
If you are the Queen of Reason, is there perhaps
King. Yes, Zorja, question mark.
Yes, if you mean to ask if there is a
Yeah, there you
king
go.
of resolve. Zorulja holds that title, and together do we reign.
Have you tried not invading?
Then you're both behind the attack on Tulishola.
Yeah, off with her head.
And I doubt you're here to offer us a warm reception. No, you have it all wrong. I am not come to fight. Zorulja rules alongside me,
If-
but that is a matter of expedience.
If we do get her hair, it's gonna be in the Mog Station with as a part of her outfit or something.
It is at considerable risk to myself and my people that I come before you to beg your aid.
Stairs and robotic bunny. I really wish the
Our
face on the thing changed.
I'll admit I cannot imagine King Zorolja is keen to share and share alike. But if what you say is true, you're
Yeah,
still
undieable
the
One
queen.
Piece glamour. and you have to buy it to get the hair, and it's $18. Have fun.
Indeed. But I was once the sole ruler of Alexandria.
Not to interrupt the cutscene, because I'm going to do that constantly.
He appeared, bent on conquest. In my weakness, I feared his
I am
power.
paying attention, to be fair. Can we talk about how bad the two-channel die system is?
I would remain queen, and he would receive technology that would empower him to achieve even loftier ambitions, along with the knowledge to use it.
So you just made the dude who wants to wage war stronger?
Gamble, to be sure, but if it might spare my people...
You have the technology. Could you not have stopped him?
If I may, the dome surrounding these lands was erected but recently. How is
Like
it
the-
he was able to not only invade, but instate a new system of leadership in a mere matter of days?
Because it hasn't been days, Kryl. Keep up. It's been years.
I've never heard of your realm. And this place is...
It was a huge, like, advertising point for the expansion. I was excited. All the people were excited. It was all over every website. You get 2 die channels on your gear.
That tower and these strange contrivances weren't. Nor was our village in ruins.
And like 99% of the gear that it's on, the second die channel is some like arbitrarily chosen trash.
No.
Like I don't expect them to do it manually because there's a lot of gear in this game, but a lot of the pieces are like a string
This one must be.
that you can dye.
I don't fully understand it myself.
It may as well not even have a second channel.
That one day, people from your Tuliolol suddenly appeared here in Alexandria. Or perhaps it was we who found ourselves in Tuliolol.
How does she know how to pronounce it already?
Recently, we were
I guess she picks up
completely
quick,
unaware
whatever.
of events taking place beyond the barrier surrounding our realm.
Does this
So they
remind
just-
you of the Crystal
They
Tower?
just moved the whole
After
town.
the Umbral calamity, we devised a means to transport the spire across time and space from the source unto the first.
It's a new crystal
Granted,
tower.
This is on a much larger scale, if that is indeed what has happened. Not only the people and structures, but also the surrounding environment. Regardless, the people of Lakeland perceived the arrival of the
New crystal tower
just as
powered by
Violet describes her
GPUs.
own experience. Sudden and inexplicable.
Well then, you appear to have a better grasp of our circumstances than we do.
Indeed, more than I dared hope. In which case, a closer examination of the effects of this phenomenon may afford us more insights. Allow me to take you to the outskirts. A
Okay.
number of the Shatona live there as well. Perhaps your acquaintances are among them.
How much hairspray do you think she uses to keep her hair looped like that?
If we accept, there's no guarantee we're not walking into a trap.
But if we're to defeat Zorolja, we need to understand how he grew so strong. Besides,
Why did she sound like she was lecturing? And why did she look that way to look at him?
Ah, you're right.
Queen Sphene, before we go, Your Majesty, I have to ask, did you really have nothing to do with the attack on Tuliolol?
I wish her name was Sphere.
Noble Wuklamart, shall we dispense with the formalities?
Not for any particular reason to do with the story. It just means I could have faint hopes of Blitzball existing for no reason.
But it was Zorolja, not we, who fashioned them into weapons of war and laid siege to Tuliolol.
Ah, they had the tech but not the tools. I
So
see.
he alone is to blame.
No, I may not have prosecuted this war. but I nevertheless bear responsibility for it.
Yeah, if you had just not existed,
Perhaps.
dummy.
I know next to nothing about you, let alone what you've been through. So by all means, show us around. I think we'll learn a lot from meeting your people.
Gasp.
Wonderful. If you would follow me.
But delayed for some reason. Stare. You are a queen. Why are you out here?
Is that concern or suspicion?
Why not both? Look at what I'm wearing. Do I look like someone that'd be suspicious?
Might I call upon your aid?
No. Stare.
I jest, of course. But you do strike me as the most capable here.
I can't tell if the helmet is improving the cutscenes zooming into my face or making it worse. I should have counted how many times it zoomed into me. Because that has occurred a lot. Like in every cutscene, multiple times. Most of the time it just zooms into me blankly staring like it's supposed to be some sort of sign. What the hell is that noise? I don't know, the music was making a bunch of noise. No. Talk back to aggressive piano. I missed you, aggressive piano. I'm assuming the town of Alexandria is up there. Given everything down here appears to just be walls and like resource gain. Woof. You said? She said. What did she said? It's crops, Wuklamat. Look at them. They're watering. Chat is filtering you? Oh no. You're saying a no word. Electro. What is electro? It's what they use to build, question mark? Maybe it's the purple stuff. You called me a horror. Why am I a horror? I'm beautiful. Plus you always tell me to show off more leg. Oh, without the second ore. Alright, well. It's more accurate, I guess. I suppose... this is split by the wall, yeah. Hello. My queen, etc., etc.
Here we are.
You know what this, now that I'm
Doubtless
thinking,
find much of what you see in Alexandria strange. The traditional agriculture
this is
practices
FF9 music,
should
isn't
be
it?
Familiar.
Or similar. Yeah, that's FF9. Where does this play?
Jane, what business brings her here, I wonder?
Does it play in Alexandria? Because that would be funny. Can't. They all have nuggets attached to them. The whole town can have auto life cast.
Well, Paquine.
Except the queen.
And Catogne, I see you've already taken to your new position.
Catogne. Alright, the people like the queen, twould appear.
When she introduced herself as queen, I was expecting someone colder. Honestly, she reminds me of you, Lamachi.
Me?
It's
You.
only natural for a ruler to love her people. And I should like to know them as best I can, even the most trifling details.
I sure hope we don't have to learn the most trifling
The more
details.
you come to know them, the more you grow to love them. Who they are and what they've built.
That's it. Beautifully put.
And it would appear that she is well loved in turn.
I like me some FF9 music, but I'm uncertain this fits the area.
Your Majesty, you honor us with your presence.
Hello, sir.
And who are
Gasp.
these fine people?
We're visitors. Here to kill your king.
Tuliolol's vow of resolve were Clamart and her companions. They come from beyond the barrier, but you needn't worry. They are good people and are to be treated as my honored guests.
Especially that one that's not wearing pants.
The rumors of a link to the outside are true then. Rouclamont is still so young.
Hello. Is that a compliment or?
Oh, where are my manners? I am Popone, a leader of sorts of the people living out here.
Hello.
Papone? That is a Tonawatan ring to it.
Right you are. I take it you hail from this region as well? Teshpiani, perhaps?
Yes, I do. I don't suppose you know a woman by the name of Kafkiwa?
She's dead.
Kafkiwa.
Or like 95 years old.
I'm afraid I'm not sure if I've ever met someone with that name.
Sag.
Mother isn't here. But it's a relief to know at least some of the people of Yasulani are alive and well.
Your mother, you say?
Yes. I was birthed from a
Now
woman.
that you mention it, I do see the resemblance.
She knows her.
You know my mother?
I do. Yes.
Then tell me, please, where is she?
Glances to the side.
I cannot say. Not here, but I promise I will in due time.
I have a question, Pepone.
It's very suspicious.
Do you recall what happened the day the dome first appeared?
The barrier? Well, I remember fixing a shelf that had collapsed after a terrible earthquake. Then the ground began to tremble. There was a brilliant flash of light, and then...
Technology.
Forgive me, my recollection of it all is rather poor.
You needn't push yourself, Popone. After
30
years,
years.
No one could blame you for not remembering.
I know it had been quite some time, but 30 years.
30 years? As in 30 years in the past?
No, in the future.
Absurd though it may sound, there is no doubt in my mind the events that led to the joining of our lands occurred 30 years ago.
It's been roughly
Which
4
is not
hours
to
for
say
us.
I understand why our perceptions of the intervening time are so radically different. We only just became aware of the discrepancy, when Zoraljar's military base was completed, and we were at last able to venture beyond the barrier.
Why am I suspicious? What did I do to be suspicious?
I believed you long dead. To have the chance to kill you myself is an unforeseen blessing.
Yeah. He said that because it's been 30 years. My God, I have a message. What's this? Oh, it's the song.
Our father had already passed away.
It's not unlike how time passes differently in the First and the Source. The fluctuating space of the rift between them disrupting temporal equivalence.
Yes.
Perhaps the same holds true here, and time flowed faster within the dome.
Yes, but the dome is here. How is it different? Why is it different? What is a dome?
I was able to make contact with Y'shtola not long ago via link pearl, so that shouldn't be cause for concern. And based on the Queen's account,
It might be concern for Y'shtola. We're gonna get calls to her every like 3 years.
after which the dome was forced.
Actually, no, it'd be like every 5 seconds to her. We're just gonna constantly call Y'shtola to give her updates. She won't be able to do anything.
If we're to be certain of anything, we need more information. Sveen, would it be alright if we had a look around and spoke with the townspeople?
Actually,
By all means.
Time to see what we can see of Alexandria then.
given time is traveling differently, passing differently, if we were to call Y'shtola on the link pearl,
I may yet find
the time we spend on the call in here would be different than the time she spent on the call out there.
Even if I don't understand the half of it, I would learn more of this place.
What if we just talk
before-
really high-pitched and really fast on the link pearl to her?
Perhaps you'd care to see how we make our living.
Because otherwise we're breaking
We
the
have always
time
prided
space here.
ourselves on the use of traditional Tonawatan farming methods. The use of electro-fueled technologies has led to countless agricultural innovations.
Innovations, let's go.
I would join you as well.
Okay.
Ma'am, please, you needn't trouble yourself.
It's no trouble at all. And I promise not to cause any manner of distraction.
I'm putting too much thought into this. Look, if they're gonna keep doing the time traveling shit,
Words, or they would be had I not heard them countless times before. Very well, but do be careful.
cat smiling in the background,
Of course.
looking real suspicious over there.
Now then, if you two would follow me, we can begin the tour.
If they're gonna keep doing time travel, then I'm gonna question the consistency of their time travel. The bottom of her shoes are so incredibly bright.
I can't say that I trust her yet, but I trust that her affection for these people is genuine. And that's enough for me.
If you say so, m'lady. Nods. Made the queen walk back up the stairs to check on us. Terrible manners. Is there a thing to attune to? There it is. These weird ass trees. So the purple stuff is definitely the electro because it's going all over the place. But what's up with these trees? Macan. Probably don't have access to much of anything here yet. If there is stuff to access here. One of my friends was just assigned the role of hunter. Wow. I wish that were me. Words and phrases, learning the tongue. Working together just like Wuklamat wants to do. Tart. Tart to Raleigh tart. What a name. What? Slightly redundant name, but what a name. Yuppies. We're heading to Yuppies. Also, I've spent so long flying, it's gonna feel bad not being able to do it again. No. Every time I get on the mount, my depression. Given they built a giant wall there, how is the river still here? You know? Hello, Mahus. How are you? One of the most experienced farmhands. Little vent things? Oh, were there little vent things on the wall? Guests from beyond the barrier. What was it that Catman always said? Beyond the veil or something? She's green hair. Alright, time to trample all of their crops and ruin everything. From the salt. From beyond the salt. No, I meant when we were doing Shadowbringers. Heroes from beyond the... Oh, it was beyond the rift, wasn't it? Heed my call. Etc., etc. This seems like an overzealous amount of water. Like, I'm not a farmer, and they do use a lot of water at farms. You can watch them just dump it. But this seems like a lot. Just constantly. Also, that guy's standing in it. Do you just have to work in it? Get wet? While you work? I guess it would keep it cool. Although this doesn't seem like a place that gets terribly hot, you know, given the constant thunderstorms. Hello. The land and sky being what they are, it's true. Not really a whole lot of light. Both of your parents are Alexandrian. They're mixing. They're removing our culture by breeding. Ow. Unable to display probably isn't talking to this guy. They have underground storage facilities with temperature control? I can't go in the storage facility with temperature control? This displeases me greatly. Oh right, something I meant to check. Because looking at their outfits has reminded me. That's the pantaloons. Where are the tops? They're there. It's literally just like a leather biker jacket. This is what Kitten's wearing, that top. How did you get that top? Did you make that top yourself? I don't know. What level are your crafters, actually? Bird. Pom, we found your fat bird farm. Oh, it's old. They're reusing? The heck? Pick one up. Can you? Probably not, but that would be great. What do you think they would do if you lifted them? Do you think they would just blankly stare? Look at this dumb idiot bird brain dummy. Poop on you? That's probably true, yeah. They just start panicking and flap their tiny little useless wings everywhere. I shouldn't say useless, they can fly when you're on them. I don't know if they can fly normally. Actual dodos can't fly, I don't think. They can fly when you make them fly, but I've never seen one of them flying in nature. Perhaps, have you ever thought that maybe you're forcing them to do something uncomfortable? I like these little cart things they have. They're just like sleds. It's a fat chocobo you force with food. You force the dodo by threatening it, clearly. You give it all this positive attention when we're around, but behind the scenes you never know. Quite impressive. They've not actually explained what electrope is. I'm just going to continue assuming it's just electricity. She's learned her name. Secrets are revealed. Stairs. How old is the queen? Like, this game doesn't portray age very well, but she acts kinda young. She looks young too, but there's like maybe a total of 3 characters in this whole game that have any resemblance of old and aren't Rogadin. I'll go murder things. I love violence. I understand they don't actually know how strong we are, but we are carrying an axe around that probably weighs more than their entire being, and they're like, ah, that's much too dangerous. Don't worry yourself. Like, that's a lot of steel on my back. That ain't gonna be very light. I do look a bit like a twig, though. Give some credit there. I'm a little thin. Gotta make myself a... Is it Midlander? No, it's not Midlander, is it? What's the big... Cure? The thick cure? Is it just Highlander? What are the cure names, goddammit? Why can I not remember? Hello. It is Highlander? It's a funny looking thing. Quickly now, we've got 13 seconds. I don't believe I'm going to make it. I'm absolutely not, because that's 8 miles away, apparently. My Rind. I wish I could take some of the XP I have on this class and put it on something else. Because I'm gonna hit 100 and waste so much XP. I do not like to waste. My burgeoning fury. I guess I would also end up giving it to Paladin, because that is the next thing I'm technically leveling, I guess. It feels like I'm going to end up just doing all the tanks with fates at this point. Except maybe one of them or something, or maybe use them for roulettes with other people when they start doing DPS. I'm gonna have to do roulettes on my own. Wonder what the queue will be like, actually. Angry cat. No, I just mean you already did your roulettes. I meant today. Yes, yes, she likes her people like her. We're gonna probably spend like an hour and a half reinforcing this point, but I get the gist of it. You shouldn't do roulettes on those. Well, that implies I would rather spam dungeons to level, which I wouldn't. I would rather just do roulettes. Generally speaking. I've never liked spamming through dungeons. Failure is unconscionable. Unconscionable, sorry, that's a different word. Raise his hand. You know what they should do? Like a ton of JRPGs do this, where they add just like a noise or a single word or something for the unvoice acted dialogue. Would that improve this game? I think it would. The unvoiced cutscenes just, they feel, oh my god, that guy's name. They feel kind of dead because they're so quiet. Well, not like Animal Crossing. Well, Animal Crossing I guess would work too. I just meant like other JRPGs where when the box pops up, it's like a noise or whatever. Or like in this case, it could just say my thanks because that's something that comes up constantly. Yeah, Zelda does it too. Like that one shopkeeper in Tears of the Kingdom where every time you talked to her and every time you made a dialogue choice, she made some variation of a sexually charged moan, which was a little weird, but you know. And it was the first shop NPC you met in the game, too. Is it Legend of Zelda too? Sprints.
What's happening over there?
Oh, it's not flirtily. She's straight up moaning.
It's nearly
Like,
time.
like she's having a good time every time you do any dialogue option. Nearly time for what, though? By the way. Do we have to, like, wait at the door for the blessings?
You could make it.
Hello, Grandma. Is this dude man's mom?
Queen Sphene has come to see you.
It's dude man's mom, isn't it? Well, he's a cat. Or sorry, a bunny, not a cat. She's not a cat or a bunny. Why do I not understand creatures?
Oh,
Oh, it's Namika. Never mind. Wait, why is she here?
What's the matter, dear?
I should have recognized the bracelet the first time they showed it.
It can't be.
Wasn't she in like an entirely different region? Or did we put her on the train? Now I don't remember.
That's the bangle I gave to Namika.
You know her?
Of course I know her. She was like a mother to me.
Mama. Oh, she's on the
I
train.
see.
Okay.
She was always willing to lend a kindly ear to others, but rarely did she ever speak of herself.
And now she's 144 years old.
Is it really you?
And she still has perfect skin.
The barrier manifested. For us, it was perhaps days, but for her.
Literally 30 years.
Namika, it's me.
She's my age.
Look, Lamar.
What the fuck?
I'm afraid her time with us is nearly at an end.
Maybe you should get closer to her and hold her hand or something so she can see you.
No more soul cells?
Excuse me?
She always used hers sparingly, but at her age, it wouldn't make a difference.
What cells? Feet?
Ma'am, the ushers have arrived.
Are they taking her away to the afterlife? Hug.
Thank you, Namika, for your many years of friendship. Take comfort in the knowledge that this is not the end. Be not afraid. Your memory will live on in us.
They're using the teaching of the big people.
Living on in memory. The giants share a similar belief.
Yes. Sorry for that squeak, by the way.
Wait, where are you taking her?
To hell.
Worry not. She is being escorted to a medical facility in the tower. There we will ease her burden.
By killing her.
I had hoped to make arrangements for her sooner, but she wished to remain here for as long as possible. I could not bring myself to refuse her.
Lost her papa, now she's gonna lose her
I
mama.
might stay with her for a little while longer. We may not share the same blood, but she was my mother. Please.
Por favor. Her facial expression changes oddly slow. Should I not also leave? I'm just gonna. Oh, okay, there we go. Thought I was just gonna stare at them while they sat together. I don't pick up on social cues very well. Takes me a bit. Hello.
She didn't speak, but I'm grateful that I could be with her at the end. Thank you.
Do you think my helmet ears wiggle?
It's not the end.
I should test that.
Hmm?
They live on within us. Pay attention.
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking that we have much to discuss. Where shall we begin?
With what we can be reasonably certain of, perhaps.
Is there an emote that moves Vieira ears?
And the testimony of Alexandria's inhabitants, it's safe to say that two distinct lands have indeed become one. What's more, having met Namika, there is no denying the divergence in the passage of time. Taken together, these phenomena strongly suggest that some manner of cross-rift displacement has occurred.
There's no emotes that move them? They move when I run?
The displacement of Alexandria from another reflection to the source.
It does seem the most likely explanation.
From Kryle's reflection, specifically. I wonder if her parents are here. Well, no. That was a while ago.
Is the scale of said displacement.
But what was going on when they left her
Something
here?
achieved with the Void Gate, or even with the Crystal Tower. In essence, we are dealing with a localized instance of dimensional compression. The Ascians would no doubt liken it to a rejoining. Which invites the question, how was such a feat accomplished?
With a lot of power. And the destruction of a shard.
For you, but this talk of reflections and dimensions is well beyond my understanding. I can only tell you that we lived peacefully under the barrier's protection for many, many years, until the day that peace was suddenly broken.
If I may clarify, the barrier predates Alexandria's displacement.
By several hundred years, yes. To when the continent we call home was ravaged by a devastating cataclysm.
Probably from imbalanced elements.
Isolate us from the surrounding land's innocuous influence.
One would imagine. Since all the elements are fucked up everywhere.
And it was only later that it was whisked away, along with its contents by means unknown.
In other words, Sphene's as lost as the rest of us, right? The Alexandrians didn't mean to end up in Tural.
Stairs.
But of course, our next stop ought to be Everkeep. That tower over yonder.
Possibly related to Electro.
Once you have been registered as my guest,
Assuming that's
you will have
Aether
access to
in some
Solution 9
capacity.
and its residential district, where you will doubtless gain invaluable insight into Alexandria's state of affairs.
Solution 9?
Unfortunately, I cannot take you directly to where Zeraljar resides.
That you'd let us in it all goes a long way toward proving you're not content to let Zeraljar do as he pleases. But we're not talking about a simple difference of opinion here. I've come to avenge my father. And to do so, I intend to take Zorolja's life. Are you willing to stand by and allow Alexandria's king to be slain?
Sure. I don't like him anyway. Shitbag.
A fair question. Permit me to answer it thus. My people come first. Their welfare is paramount. I will do everything in my power to keep them from harm. It is a ruler's duty.
Stare. It's the same person, but from a different shard.
To register you at Everkeep.
And also not a
It may
cat.
take some time, but you shall find the entrance open to you in due course. Oh, and ere I forget, your mother, Kavkiwa, you might try the Thunder Yards to the east.
To the east.
The Thunder Yards? Is that where she is?
I'm afraid I can say no more than that. Make for the Thunder Yards, and all will be made clear.
And you may or may not get hit by lightning. Suspicious.
We have other pressing business. Not until we can get into this Everkeep anyway. Thank you for earlier. And for
This
being a
lad may
friend
not
to
be
the
on our
people
side
for
after
4
all.
years. It means a lot to me.
Namika? I'm sorry, but I
What?
don't know who you mean.
Or maybe his memory just keeps getting erased? Yeah, make sure you get everyone's faces at weirdly discordant angles for some reason.
What? We were just with her. If this is some sort of a joke, it isn't funny.
I don't mean to give offense, but I honestly have no idea who you are talking about. I'm sorry.
So technology on head erases memory, but why?
She is. You're in charge here. She was under your care.
Then in all likelihood, my memories of her have been stored in the cloud.
The cloud. It's always the cloud. Goddamn Google.
Any person seemingly forgotten without reason is probably there, in the cloud. Oh, I really must be getting back to work. If you'll excuse me.
I guess that's what she means by your memories will live on inside us. It's not quite the same as the Giants. Just powered by Google Cloud services. Let's all individually look up at the tower. I think Square needs to stop doing that. They need to stop zooming into people's faces like that. I'm gonna complain about it constantly. They just needed the last angle with it looking up at the tower. We'll get the idea. Palm butted. Oh, yeah, that's... I don't know. And it seems like it was specifically the memories about the person, not the memories as a whole, because he's still aware he's the leader and he has work to do. He just doesn't remember her. Very specific loss of memory. But also that means the queen always remembers everything, well, comparatively anyway. Because she doesn't have a doodad on her. She's different. I kind of like this song. No, not you, this one. This is a chill song. I'm assuming the main story is what we should focus on, but should I go to the Thunder Yards? I do have auto life. And auto life, I mean, obviously they have to repair the wounds on the body, but I wonder if they're actually just like re-injecting memories from the cloud. I'm glad that we don't have to say this term all the time. Like when they die, it just takes a backup of their Google Drive folder and just puts it back in their brain and heals them. I wonder if that's what's going on with their form of auto life. Must always jump. I mean, if it's as clearly a high-tech race, what would a high-tech race do if not have a Google Drive, you know? Why the fuck is this game so big? Are you talking about ZZZ? And the answer is I don't know. It's fucking massive. Mobile game, by the way. It is 100 gigs on launch day. There has to be compressed stuff in that installation. Like the whole game is uncompressed. Yeah, everyone forgot her. At the same time, no less. Maybe they're storing not just the person's memories, they're storing the memories of the person when they die as well, like in one big collection. It's a weird way to do that, but I don't know. I'm not a high-tech advanced society run by a woman. It's Kingdom Hearts. They went to take a 2-year nap. They're just going for a wee rest. It was automatic for Dude Man that we were next to, because it just did a thing. I thought he was like recording and sending footage of the Queen. That's why I said he might not, excuse me, might not be our friend. Excuse me. But I guess some central thing triggered it. Soul cells. That's true. They did mention soul cells. Ask the Queen. Or look for Mom. How do you know where it should be? Surely you didn't have a place called the Thunder Yards, like before this showed up. Or is the weather just always like this here? Angry robot floating bear thing. Impossible! Why is the color weirdly offset? Oh, it's because it's in a bubble. I see. Why did it ooh-wah and then... Well, I mean, I know why it ooh-wah and run away, but why is that robot capable of ooh-wahing? Perhaps he knows the robot? Is it his robot? He's brooding again. Brutally brooding. When is he not brutally brooding, I suppose, but... Look at this nerd with their pay-to-win mount. And their level 98 Viper. Isn't that a store glamour too? I gotta sound like an old man ruining my MMOs with your microtransaction shops. Back in my day, you just paid a subscription. Actually, the first MMOs were all free, and then they did like buy to play, I think. Aggressively pianos some more. I just get bothered that they keep adding so much stuff to the shop instead of like things and patches, but that's just me. Hello, little floaty bubble bear thing. It's very distinctly different from the other technology. So I don't think it's Alexandrian. It's gotta be Aaronville's, but why does he have a bubble bear robot thing? I did find it, and then I let it slowly float away while I stood here and did nothing about it. Why LSA always gotta be like it's gonna be a trap? My panties are distracting? Well, stop looking at them. That's what I get told. A woman wearing a revealing outfit, I just get told to stop looking at it. Stop looking at my panties. They're not there for you, they're my panties. Always with the trap. It's not a trap. It probably is a trap. Actually, it probably isn't a trap. This is main story. There's no gameplay here. This is walking. So there's a thing. This is walking simulator. It's a bat. A Yenish any bat? Question mark. I might have stole them from Palm. Palm, did I steal your panties to wear them? I do not believe they would fit. I don't know about this song. The other music when we were in town was fine. I don't know about this piano song. Sounds like something I'd do. I would never steal panties. What do you mean? I live a pantyless life? Wait, no. Is that good or bad? Hello, Ribbit. Bubblebot. It always looks like it's mad because of the eyebrows.
What is this?
Like it's clearly not Aaronville's. It was an ambush. It's a good thing they all whip out their gun in the same way. Gasp.
It really is you.
Elenishpia. That's Aaronville's actual name, apparently.
Who?
Who? I agree. Who?
I just have to get a look at you in the light. And I can still hardly believe my eyes. But it is you, my darling Elenishpia.
Excuse me.
My darling, what now?
Is this some sort of anti-Alexandrian resistance force that lives in the mines, somehow hasn't been discovered? This robot is more emotive than half of the characters in this game.
Oh, it's so good to see you, my
Oh.
fussy little bun-bun.
That's where that comes from.
What are you doing here? What brings you all this way?
We have found the fussy bun bun. Fussy Bun Bun. There's Mop. Been in the background the whole time, apparently. Stare. You want to explain who you are?
Aren't you happy to see me after all this time?
You're a goddamn floaty robot thing.
I know that laugh anywhere.
Oh, it's his mouth.
Wait. Since when was your mother a weird floating thing?
Bubble bear robot thing.
And what have we here? Say, aren't you Gulu Jaja's kitten?
Excuse me?
I knew I recognized that adorable fuzzy face. Ellen Spirit was always so excited whenever you invited him over to play.
Oh,
You
well.
remember me, I hope.
Details revealed.
I do, but you knew my father?
So, is it gonna explain why you're a robot? Please explain why you're a robot. Robot person.
Appearances notwithstanding, it would seem this is my mother, Kafkiwa.
Where does the F sound come from?
I'm sorry?
Kafkiwa?
Oh, this won't do. Come in. Friends of my Ellen Spirit are always welcome.
All I ask is a little forewarning, but no.
Why does his mom not have an accent? Why is she a robot? What is this musical choice?
Just when I thought I was starting to get a handle on this place, our things still.
Why am I dressed like that? Why are you not dressed like that? Wow. Is this where you said suddenly lo-fi music? Yep, that's lo-fi. Quite the difference from the outside music that sounds like anxiety-inducing piano. Being a robot, yes, the robot is speaking, not her. So the robot is American-made, imported to Alexandria. Oh, I was gonna walk around before I followed them, but never mind. You don't get to walk, you must seat. Maybe she has access to her Google Drive account, so she's actually dead, but she uploaded herself to a robot. And it's not voiced anymore. Oh, okay, she does actually still exist. It's a fancy robot, okay. I was hoping we found out a way to hack into the Google Cloud. The memory cloud. Oblivion. Again, this robot is more emotive than most of the cast. Excuse me. A fusion of two worlds, we've established that. Stopping it was your original mission. That means you knew it was happening? I could see this being a minion, yeah. Ah, 'tis an old organization. Look into my triangle. Look at this blue-haired man. Ah, there's a device on the tables as we speak. It keeps you from dying. Wait, did Grandma have one on? I didn't actually note that. They must take it off when you die, because it auto-revives. Where's reserve of souls? Should they die, expends a soul to bring them back. Ah, the soul cells. One of those, what is it, Glamour? The disc thingy? The headpiece? Oh, they don't work for old age. I see, I see. We're learning so much here. Do more work, get more souls. Maybe that's why they like work. They don't actually like the work or helping people, they just want souls. But do normal people even need that many soul cells? Like, how often are they in danger of dying? Look at my triangle. I will think upon it. Oh, let's have a flashback to Zero for some reason. Well, because he just mentioned that, but... Yes, yes. In case you forgot, the 13th they eat each other to become powerful. It wasn't that long ago, developers. Those are both effectively the same thing, but... the cloud memories, so it does reapply the memories when they die. Looks at cat. So they're keeping people from being sad by removing the memory. They're not storing it or something. Yeah. They're not saving the memories, they're just making people not depressed. I see. Oh, I guess they do archive them still, but for what reason? They're not going to bring them back. Presumably, unless that is then used to feed a soul cell. Like a cycle. We just watched someone die in the void. When a person dies, the soul is temporarily housed within the regulator. Memories are separated from the soul, so they are reusing. They're gonna put Namika in somebody else, but it's not really Namika anymore. Isn't this basically just what the live stream does, though? Except now it's technology? Hello, sir. You stay there? What do you mean you stay there? Min is very excited to have received that. Blessed day. In the live stream? Well, when someone is born, it pulls from the live stream. It's a cycle. You die, you go to the live stream. When you're born, you come out of the live stream. I guess you mean the memories stay in the live stream? Do they actually? But isn't that the same as staying in this tower? Yeah, that's how the aether works. You die, you get your aether goes back, you're born, you pull aether. This goes for everything. Plants and stuff too. Seven's live stream, I think, is just people. No, Seven's live stream is plants too, yeah, because it kills off the wildlife. The fauna, the flora. This is just like a technology version of the live stream, I guess. Oh, you could opt to not use the regulators. I guess that is why the queen doesn't have one. Yeah, I believe 10's far plane is different. I think 10's far plane, I'm trying to read and think at the same time. I think 10's far plane is effectively like a memory repository, because the fireflies things, whatever they were called, fireflies? I don't remember. But those just recreated the memories when you went in there. And by memories, I think it only ever showed like the image of the people. I don't think they ever did anything or talked or anything like that. Spheres were recordings. Like Jet would record with some sort of device and he left spheres everywhere. Fireflies are the souls. Something in the far plane recreates the image of the people when they went in there. I don't remember how it works exactly. I just remember that cutscene when you go in there with everyone and they're just kind of standing in front of their parents and talking about stuff. Or an image of their parents, you know what I mean. I enjoy the music down here, mostly just because I like lo-fi. I would say that just craft here, but there's no teleport, and I don't know how to get back in here, but seems inconvenient. Palm logged out. That's not a message you see very often. People coming back as fiends, if I recall correctly, mind you, people coming back as fiends meant they didn't get sent to the far plane. It was their attachment to the world. I believe the game explained it as strictly anger. I don't know if lore-wise it's strictly anger, but fiends at the very least are implied to always be angry about it. I forgot to turn macro on. Well, by the time you get back on, the queue shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully. It's probably not too bad now. Strika. Or Strika. I asked me Strika. What's wrong with the game, by the way, kid? Didn't take you very long to not like it. It's 255. That's real low, actually. I wonder if it's calmed down then, because it was fucking awful over the weekend. It's only 10:30 too. That's not very late. What's going on over here? Fate, I guess. I'm unused to being so far behind people. Everyone and their mother out here doing hunt trains and stuff. Whoa. You have cheesecake. What kind of cheesecake? I want cheesecake. I want strawberry swirl cheesecake. Hello. We're gonna introduce ourselves, or we're just gonna stand here, I guess. Yes, we're here to watch you work. The queen has a regulator. It's her crown. Standard kind with sliced strawberries. Yum. Oh, that makes sense. Robot cannot help lightning. Maybe you should move these facilities or protect them from the lightning better. I don't know, this seems like an odd design choice. Special souls for hunters. What kind of souls? High quality soul farming? Alright, so murder the local wildlife until something big shows up and then murder that. Got it. I love this job. Excuse me, I guess we're just gonna leave Aaronville here. He's not exactly a fighter. Sorry, what was his name? Some shit I can't pronounce. I already forgot what his actual name is. Also, why are the Sentries hostile to us? We're being invited in and the Sentries hate us. So gonna kill that before I fucking finish. That's what appears, so. Look at this guy, he's helping me. What a bro. I'll give you that rear positional. Look at that. I'm not helping this guy though. Unless he helps them. No, okay. Carrying on. Elena yeah. The bunny boy that everyone really likes. Who I have no attachment to, but I have no attachment to most of this game. I do have an attachment to my panties though, because that would be awkward if I didn't. She's about to whiplash this creature right in front of us, and we're gonna be like, holy shit. Look at this confidence. And she's a monk? Let her handle it. She gets paid for this. Or we're about to watch her die. One of the two, I don't know. Look out! Anyway, that was a waste of a soul. Well done. It's like they just forgot, like, the whole system that they had just had explained to them mere moments ago. Also, there is still a beast, like, 20 feet away from us. Which I guess is thankfully just kind of waiting patiently. It's very polite of it. Opens mouth. By God, she revived. But how? Alright, show me your skill now that you're not blindsided. I was gonna say, being able to revive has gotta get you pretty strong. Oh right, I forgot they could do that too. You can cheat and just make yourself infinitely powerful. I am a bit disappointed she didn't suplex it though. There has yet to be a monk suplexing anything in this game, and we even have the train that gets suplexed, and I'm very disappointed by this. Do you need a special soul to become red? Is that just a thing you can do? Does it have a side effect? Are we gonna have this explained? So many questions. Stairs. But triangularly. Wukalamat is getting it. He can revive because of the regulator and also turn red. Empowered yourself with the soul of a beast. Oh, maybe that's the selection of souls she mentioned. Such a form can only be achieved from gorging yourself on souls. That is bad? Alright, have fun murdering things. So it is just the 13th, but technology. Can I get new souls? Yo, Square Enix, new vertical progression system, soul farming? Actually, now that I think about that, that's probably just... They're just gonna treat Beastmaster like that. It's gonna be like Blue Mage, where you learn skills, quotation mark. You get, instead of taming a bear, you just get the ability to slash like a bear. I'm calling it now. I'll be disappointed if this is true, but I'm calling it now. Berserker, but in 14? Is that what Berserker does? Oh, from 10.2? I don't remember it in 10.2, actually. But probably. Learn a wolf skill, you get like a quick GCD. Learn bear, you get strong hit. Learn bird, you get mobility. That kind of thing. Like Blue Mage, but beast spells instead of cast spells. Given how poorly pets work and how they frankly just gave up on the system, I can't really see them making a whole Beastmaster class around pets. It's gonna have to be some sort of skill system. As much as I would like it to be about pets. The worth of a soul. Shortcake. Of the tender variety. I would like to get into Solution 9 before I stop today. I am, however, getting quite hungry. Whoops. Take a moment before we head into the tunnel, if you say so, my lady. My cat, sorry. You're no lady, you're a cat. Kitten's gonna show up out of the woodwork and be like, what the fuck? Oh, there she is. Kitten, you never said what you didn't like about the game early. You probably got distracted, since Smole is the... Perhaps we should head to the enormous tower Everkeep, like we're supposed to be doing. Well, she did say it'll take a bit, I guess. We work with her people, learn as much as we can. Join the rebellion faction. Combat fun, but you don't like the way it does story? I already have it downloaded, so I'll just check it out. Hips. Whatever that line was, also once again, it could be a trap. Everything could be a trap. Let's make sure to think about traps the whole story. And then get caught in a trap anyway. Nothing came of it because they were allies, but we did literally fall into a trap. Smile. Classic song. Not a fan of high-tech stuff. They do love using this song. There's like 5 different cutscene songs that they use in the majority of cutscenes. Should I stream ZZZZ at the end before I turn the stream off? Is it worth seeing my reaction to ZZZZ? How far in does it take to get to the gacha so I can do a poll and then be like, ah, fuck, I didn't get my meta character? I didn't get the dog guy. I can't thirst on Twitter about my love for wolfmen. "30 minutes. I'm up. Gasp, what a robot. He is. We're going to kill him anyway. You can skip. You can tell I'm getting tired because I keep accidentally clicking. I don't know why right click also progresses the dialogue, but it does. Has Hoyo actually finally learned to implement a skip button instead of forcing you to go through all the dialogue? Are we about to pog? It's been asked for in the other games basically since launch, and nothing has happened, so I don't think the devs for those games actually care. They're too invested in their storytelling, and they're like, people don't want to skip our storytelling. You can't skip the story, it's important. It's so well written. It certainly doesn't take 5 hours to get through a patch where nothing happens. Certainly not. Spins. Rotates horizontally. I mean, they can complain about Wuwa yapping too. Just because other games yap harder doesn't mean that doesn't yap. Everything should have a skip. Doesn't Wuwa have a skip? Wuwa. It's literally not bad. I was gonna say you're literally not bad, but that would be lying. So I caught myself. I don't play gacha games for story, I play gacha games to see women scantily dressed. There's no scantily dressed women in my Hoyo games. Are there actually? Does Genshin have any slutwear going on? It's true, he did issue a challenge. Probably should have mentioned that a little sooner. We'll force him to appear by setting fire to everything. That's what he did. Or just ignore him, I guess. That's fine. That's an option too. I wanted to burn stuff, but... Once again, reminder that us and Y'shtola are traveling at different speeds of time. Every time we call her is just a garbled mess of words that are said too quickly. And when she responds, it's incredibly slow. The actual HQ. They're in the residential district. They got their HQ in town. Bold. Well, the Queen's getting us through the checkpoint. Also, why does the Queen not have control over the sentries? Well, I guess because Ja, not Ja, only one Ja. He's not blessed with 2 Jaws. Probably controls that. I'll just call you blue and those 2 are pink. That's all you need to know. Oh, I thought it was just gonna fade to black and not actually introduce us to them. Also, that man's name is Geode. What a name. Nostalgia, and why one of these names is not like the other two. Ah. Alexandrian culture of just naming yourself a generic word, I guess. Look at me, triangularly again. Taken away after a scuffle with a soldier. They killed him and farmed his soul out to someone else. How's the justice thing working out? I need leggings that are like even less legging. I need a way to just have like nothing in my entire lower half. The wilds are beautiful. The food is delicious. We have the Wild West. For some reason. Really, you just kind of go from jungle to suddenly old Western movie. Arbitrarily. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot, but with a smile at the end. Also, wait, that means I can gather that thing I was buying earlier. Meanwhile, in Garlemald... That's a lot of cubes. Actually, more like rectangles. Is that all the souls? The archival? My queen?
You've been consulting with Wook Lamont.
Yes. How'd you know?
No matter. I do not know what you are scheming. But when your realm lay on the brink, you were powerless. You had no choice but to turn to me. Whatever sentiment you may feel for her...
Wasn't he the one threatening them?
You require, is it not?
Perhaps. And yet, knowing the love that Wook Lamont bears for her people, how she regards them all as kin, wish to spare her the same pain I have suffered. What's more, her friends possess new knowledge. Were we to work together, we might find another path.
It's true we know about shards. Lizard Man does not know the shard knowledge.
I know you're loath to consider it, but is there no hope for peace with Tuliolo? What we've already done may be unforgivable, but it needn't continue. You needn't kill your brother and sister.
I slew my only flesh and blood. Yet you attempt to sway me with an appeal to family.
He's not wrong. That was kind of a reach thing.
The memory of my father's final moments still fills me with disappointment. Age came for him before I did. For long years, I sought to prove the miracle. And weak as he was, defeating him achieved nothing.
The miracle of what?
To kill them is my only recourse.
I don't...
Kona, who bested him as he was in his prime.
Oh, I was gonna say I don't understand the correlation, but I forgot we did that, didn't we?
They are still your siblings, even if not by blood. That such bonds should mean so little to you.
I am bound to no one. Serve none save myself. I made that clear when first you spoke to me in the Golden City.
The Golden City.
Remember, I can easily kill your beloved family. If you would protect them, cast aside any foolish notions. Your wisdom and abilities are valuable insofar as our goals align. So think well before you act, Queen of Reason. Uklamot, if you are father's worthy successor, then you will find your way to me.
We're working on that, bro. You trying to opening the doors?
I will lay waste to Tuliolal.
Also, who are you talking to? She's not in the room with you. Is this Wuklamot in the room with us right now?
What now?
What is this room they're in? It's gotta be the archive or something, but why are there robots just shuffling boxes around? Let's head to the tower. Okay. I'm on the way. I'm a teleport because I'm lazy. It's probably not that much faster because I misclicked several times. There's a quest to fly. It doesn't matter because I'm not going to be able to fly until I get across to the other side. Yes, that is Solution 9. I'm pretty sure Solution 9 is its own zone though. No, it is. It's over there. How do we get that way? There's like a bridge. Oh, it's right there. Can I go that way already? Hold on. Or is it blocked off? I still won't be able to fly, but I can at least gather from the whole zone if it lets me over here. It appears it does. Neat. You know what? Never mind, that's gonna be a long walk. I was gonna say let's go get that aetherite and then go to Solution then. But that's a really far way. Also, what is this? The Spire of Trial. Is that a Fate boss arena? A zone boss? Question mark? Is that it over there, actually? Maybe. That's probably where the zone boss spawns. Hello, Kafkuya. I forgot if that's how it pronounces. Sorry, milady, I forgot your name. Mudrobot. Mop sent me a thing about pineapple on pizza. Why must this always be a thing? If she hasn't, they'll try to kill you. That's fine. We can handle them. Outrunner guide unit identified. Number verified. This is not a very quick verification system for such a high-tech location. Also, I don't think we needed to sit through that, but alright. Welcome, guests of Queen Sphene. Hello. We're home. We don't have to murder. You didn't get Wolfman time to re-roll. I mean, if it only takes 30 minutes to get there, probably less if you skip, I guess. Re-rolling wouldn't be bad. If it's not too tedious. I usually don't re-roll because I'm lazy most of the time. To get to 50? Level 50? Or 50 pulls. I guess 50 pulls.
Piercing a perpetual shroud of storm clouds. Occupying the 9th level of this 12-tiered structure is a residential district called Solution 9. In so naming their home, what hopes did its founders harbor for it? And did it...
So we've got lo-fi and EDM. I guess lo-fi is EDM, but you know what I mean. Actually, is lo-fi considered EDM? I don't know, it's a big umbrella. Make sure you have your mouth open, chat. EDM is a pretty big umbrella.
There are more districts throughout the tower, including industrial ones, but Solution 9 is the largest.
Just being here makes my head spin.
Perfectly natural reaction.
Spins horizontally.
A city of shimmering electrodes, replete with strange technologies that cater to every conceivable need. We never dreamed of the life back home in Tuliolao.
Tuliolao.
Now, while I go and explain the situation to those in the back room, why not take a moment to explore? I believe lived experiences are far more educational than dry explanations.
Me too, but I'm going to get dry explanations anyway.
You want to know more about Sphene and Zoralja's dominion, do you not?
Stare. Explore.
I had a feeling you'd be king.
The random people walking by.
While we have been allowed inside,
Potato.
we're also permitted to roam.
Absolutely. As Sphene's registered guest, you'll find you're exempt from the sentry scrutiny.
How convenient.
The elevator to the uppermost level. I wouldn't go near that. But other areas should be fine provided you act like you belong.
So put on a worker vest and a hard hat. And we can go wherever we want and carry a ladder.
Familiar Familiarizing ourselves with the technology here will help us prepare for the battles to come.
Try not to enjoy yourselves too much, or you're liable to attract attention.
Look, I'm just here to see what the collectibles and stuff are.
For your satisfaction, come to the entrance to True View in the eastern sector.
Assuming it lets me do that immediately and isn't storyline.
So I'll send someone to guide you.
Okay.
Understood. We'll see you later.
She's got a smirk. They like giving people smirks too, I've noticed. They like zooming in on people's faces as if it's some sort of laugh track.
The residents. Perhaps
And they
one of
like
them will
smirking.
recognize the earring.
Waddles.
What's with this place? How can this all be the inside of a tower?
Technology.
So, what aren't you telling me? Where are you?
In hell. In prison. In the archive.
I can't reveal yet. Precautions, you understand. Just know that I'm safe. But come, tell me about your adventurer friend. You seem to have a great deal of faith in him.
My name's Bob. I hit stuff with an axe. I don't think I just hit stuff with an axe.
You might say that. For instance, we found the entrance to the Golden City.
It's true, and we've done nothing with it so far.
Wait, what? You
Gasp.
Why didn't you mention this sooner?
Floats off. I kinda like her.
You want to explore together?
No.
It's not that I'm scared or anything. Everything is just so different from home is all.
I was gonna go on my own, have fun. Stairs. 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 Oh, okay. I was really hoping that would just keep going. Do I have access to stuff? Access to something. Dawn of a new deal. I'm gonna leave you there. These shards look kinda cool. Not very Aether shardy, but like, you know, they're kinda neat. Right, you can't mount here because it's a town. Oh dear. Visually, this does look really good. Like, this is visually probably the best the game has looked, or at least up there. But boy howdy does it not look like Final Fantasy. 14 specifically. I got a whole ass highway. It's really the purple highlights. Give it quite a lot. I'm too far away. Fucking big ass hole in the middle of your town. Not being able to mount in such a large area is rather annoying, but it's not really an issue when you get all the things. So. It's like a yump pad, an up pad, that's the down pad. Whee. It's literally the same thing as all of the other things. The thing is the thing, you know? It just makes you invisible. They got a car! Well, multiple cars and a motorcycle. I would like to drive the van that looks like it could be in a Lego game. Where is it up? Let me get up. Who the fuck are you? You know what? I could be doing. I need to reorganize all this because it's a mess now. Oh, it's a trait, isn't it? Yeah. Heck. We'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Tis a sightseeing log. I don't actually like participate in it most of the time, but tis a sightseeing log. Can't skip actual cutscene. No, they only partially learned. Feet. Dawntrail entries have been added to your sightseeing log. Forgot the bar changed for Ninja. Where is sightseeing log? Here it is. Is there actually new stuff, or is this just adding it to the menu? It's probably just adding to the menu. You can see how much I do sightseeing logs. Leave that one there. Probably should just grab that on something, but... Advertising. Wow. Now imagine if this game had the higher quality reflections. Instead of the fake reflections, which I mean work perfectly fine, to their credit. What is this, a nightclub? We can go clubbing? What are these creatures on this side? Can I actually go in here? Oh, I can. Hello. This isn't clubbing, this is a card game. This isn't even the card game we know. That lady's old. She's old, she's got the iron mouse hair, but not really. New card game dropped? Cactuar. Isn't there some way to get stacks of that too? Not like that, apparently. Thought ninjutsu gave you your shikuchis. Maybe it's certain ones gave it. Right, Huton isn't normal Huton anymore, I forgot. Oh. It's a cool place. It's neat here. I'm assuming I don't... It doesn't look like it. Assuming I don't have access to tome vendors. Until later. Excess amount of gil to get the bike. Is the bike a gil sync mount? $7 mil? Ah. I think someone said 7 mil about a mount before, but I was just kind of assuming it was on the market board. By the way, this is something that I wish Square would do more often, especially in towns. Like this lady ran over here from somewhere over there, I don't know, and started talking to the potato. If they run off, that would be neat. But having the NPCs just do some sort of loop would be nice. It serves literally no purpose other than making the towns feel a little less dead. Because without the players, there's like no movement in any town. By the way, my graphics are still on low. Doesn't WoW do this? I don't actually know, because I've spent so little time in the towns in WoW. I have it on low because I was trying to figure out if that was what was making it crash. But, you know, there you go. How much does it actually change? Who knows? Really not that much, all things considered. Let's go all the way down and then we'll do residential and then that one, since I'm gonna end up over there anyway. I think if the graphics settings did anything to the reflections, which I don't think they do, it would probably make a bigger difference here, because this is a whole lot of reflective things. They wouldn't be able to do this in the old graphics engine, because the old graphics engine didn't have reflectiveness, which is a bit of a weird oversight, but... Except for wet things. Wet things were reflective. I guess they could have just labeled all of this as wet as like a workaround, but that would be a bit weird. I wonder if it gets more shiny when it rains. Can it rain here? We're inside, probably not. I also like that so many of the NPCs here have like unnatural hair. They're in the modern era. They have accepted hair dye as part of their culture. Hair we can't have. Look. Baby steps. Alright, this is probably the tome vendors. Actually, there's not a pile of people here, so maybe not. That's a coffee shop. See if we can find where the tone vendors are. Probably, again, it's just going to be a pile of people in front of it, but... It's probably there. Yeah, they're just not here for me. More than likely. What do you have, bunny? Well, there's your fate. A mewapyara whistle. You can. It's perfect. When does it die? Okay, so all that dies. Beautiful, gorgeous. What about this? All that dies. See, that's a die channel that's acceptable. It's a little unfortunate that that doesn't die, but we only have 2 die channels, so you take what you can get. Beautiful. You hate it. Look at his little hat, though. His fat-ass tail. I wish you could preview mounts. I don't know what a Mewapyara is. Also, I like how Mammy showed up and said gaming, and I don't think she's been here since then. Splendors, script exchange. I probably need to talk to you to unlock this. Yeah. You're a suspiciously named and suspiciously looking fellow. Provide me with product, I compensate you for said product with scripts. System brought to them by a tradeswoman by the name of Rowena. How do you... You're from a different dimension. Well, not dimension, shard. Why is Rowena like a multi-shard traversing god? Why does everybody know Rowena? Why does everybody owe Rowena? Oh, that's right, she is on the first. So now I have access to collectibles, Would be nice if you had access to them earlier than level 97 of the main scenario, so I could take advantage of more stuff, but that's okay. 700k per item? Is this a timed node? It is. Twice a day. Alright, they're normally twice a day, aren't they? That's not bad XP. Not fast, but it's free. What about stuff like this? 2.6 mil, that's a leave worth of XP. Well, actually the leave would be double because of high quality. She goes where the money flows. Of course it requires leather. Why wouldn't it require leather? Neat. Yeah. Splendor's vendor, do you have any stuff? You have a horn. You have a mount for 100 runic horn tokens. Where do I get those? Rocker. I don't know where to get this. A mystery. Who are you? Ganister. I apparently don't care about you. Can I buy the bike? Where's the bike? I'll still think it looks stupid, but how do I buy a bike? Oh, let me get the thing before I forget. It's one of the vendors there. You've attuned yourself to everything. You can access heritage found. Ooh. Maybe you. That's looking like a no. Not you, but alright, you won't talk to me until I've maxed everything. Not you. It's one in the middle. Ah, air wheeler dealer. That makes sense. It just wasn't rendering him. This high roller shows up and immediately buys it. Alright, there we go. Nice. Where does this go? A materia vendor. Which shows us 11 and 12 materia. 12 is 54, which is 10. I said I would buy you one. In fact, I'm pretty sure I said sure like as soon as it was mentioned. That is a lot more crit per materia. And by a lot more, was that 12? Yeah, 12 more crit. Wait, no, that's not 12. 18 more crit? Can I math? 36. Yeah, it's 18 more crit. And then the overmeld one, I don't remember. I don't have one in my inventory. Wait, I might have one on the chocobo. 12. Not bad game. Not bad. Oh, the crafting material. Oh, now we're cooking. Hold on. Getting distracted by horrific amounts of money spending, don't mind me. 33 craftsmanship. It's actually not that much. 23 control. It's not that much. But it sure as heck is gonna be expensive. People have to use the materia melder because they don't have crafters leveled. Point laugh. Lamau. Alright. We've made it to solution 9. Now we've got, what, 1.5 more zones of story, I think? We got 3 more levels. It's gonna be another week before I get to the end. How are you? Oh, you can jump on the summoning bell. This is like, what the fuck is going on there? Me stop here so I get some food. I was gonna do ZZZ, but I think I'm gonna get food first. And then probably just get wrapped up in crafting and gathering again because I have issues. But thank you for hanging out and listening to me chat while I stream and chatting with me while I stream. Appreciate it. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.